nice life. But if you did that, you probably wouldn't live as long, right? Let's face it. If you're not
No, I
passionate,
won't.
you got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
It's
to.
so important that we really have that mission of volunteering and getting involved. Like my wife and I consider thinking, how can we be in more social clubs, more interactions, and have repeat every month so that we look forward to 5, 6, 7 different meetings that we will do so that it can stimulate us socially and really enjoy life. And also at the same token, when I'm there in my office, in my studio, I'm there present. I want to be as effective and as motivated because I know I'll wither away if I didn't really have these special conversations with investors and purchases and sales, all those things, because you don't want to become where you're watching TV and just because empty mind is devil's workshop. I mean, that's the biggest thing. You think about so many negative things, mind just blows out of proportion and 80% of those bad things never happen, but mind gets contaminated and that just hurts us, health wise, everything, spirit wise, all that stuff.
Yeah, that's very true. Ultimately, if you're in a position right now, and some people are very, very wealthy and they're W-2 employees, right? There's wealthy
Yep,
people.
yep,
But if
yep.
you're somebody watching this right now and you're like, look, I watch Vinney and Bo, they've got all this energy. Like,
Yeah.
how did they do it? And I can tell you what, it wasn't that we were
No.
special.
Yeah.
And I'm still got a long way to go on my, but I can still now what I can do as I'm climbing this summit, I can look down and I could say, yeah, I've come a long way. And Vinny's a little bit
Yes.
farther along on the summit, right? And he can look down and
That's
say, hey,
okay.
Bo, you're coming along. Keep on going, right?
Yes.
But Vinny still has a
Yes.
summit to climb too. So you guys are
Yeah.
just starting on the baseline, right? You're on the baseline of this summit and you're saying, oh my God, this is overwhelming. Of course it is. But if you stack skills and if you move the needle 1% a day, all of a sudden you're going to be like, wow, I can't believe I did 10 miles today. I've never walked 10 miles, right? And it's very achievable. So build
Yeah.
those calluses, not only on your hands from doing pull-ups, but in your mind, right? You've got to build those calluses.
True.
And if you keep going, you won't lose, right? You might fall down, might get punched in the face. You will not lose if you keep moving forward. You'll have setbacks, of course, we all do, but you got to keep
We
moving.
all do.
Yeah.
We all do. And you said it so right, Bo. It's not your competition. It's not somebody who's doing better or whatever. It's you. It's us. If we can improve incrementally, like you said, 1% every day, that's 365% for the year. That's a lot. You'll be a different person. But you got to really make that decision, mindset of plenty and abundance. And how can I grow my business, my relationships? I say, because once we feel good about and have optimistic view of where we are and how we could improve every day, this is all we need. Like I think Cody mentioned it or something. I was watching her video. They said fall down 1,000 times but get up 1,001 times. I thought that was tremendous because you fall down, you get up. You fall down, you get up. You fall down, you get up. But you will really, really, really become a better person by getting up, not just staying there for a long time. Anyway, we talked a lot about positivity. We talked a lot about mindset because that's the key. That's the real key.